Alrighty, hey everybody, Ariana here. YouTube decided to unban me, so should be good to go with part 3 of game dev time. So here we go. Last time we left off, you can see I've got the game up now. You can make your move, and the AI is also moving, but there was a slight problem. The AI decides to pick a move off the board sometimes, so let's go ahead and fix that. I think the best place to pick that, to do that, would probably be in the getValidMoves function that I made. So currently it's just using like the full list of moves and calculating it based off the current row and column. But what we should do is we should not add the move if the destination spot is off the board, because that doesn't make any sense, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So we got the move, which is, the difference. We calculated our current position, so this is kind of our new position, actually. Not really div. Let's call it like new row and new column. But let's do some checks. So if new row is greater than or equal 0 and it's less than the board size, and same thing for the column. Then we'll go ahead and add it as an available move. Okay, so that should clean things up quite a bit. That way our stupid AI won't pick places off the map, since they won't be available anymore to it. So let's just go ahead and do some moves, make sure things look good. Well, it probably didn't pick one off the map. Okay, well, the AI is at least doing stuff, right? So that was interesting, because in that case, yeah, we're gonna have to work out the collisions in a bit. Maybe we can think about that next. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and move that from our to-do list. We fixed that problem. Alright, so we've kind of got the AI working for us. They're picking moves and doing them. So next up will be let's decide what happens when we do a collision. So like, let's say we're here, and what if I want to go to the right and he wants to go to the left? What should happen in that case? In this case, I think what should happen is like graphically, maybe the two pieces both try to move at the same time into the square, and then they kind of bounce off, and then they end up back where they were. Yeah, that way That's how we should resolve the collisions. We could also make some of the pieces move before the other ones. Let's save that for later, though. For now, let's do what I just said. So that's going to be taken care of in our engine. Particularly execute moves. So what we should do is we kind of want to execute all the moves at the same time. Let's see, what's the best way to do that? So we could, there's different strategies, right? The easiest is probably to just like do all the moves into like a temporary board, and then if there's collisions, roll back one move for everyone that's involved in the collision. That's probably what makes the most sense. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna get a little complicated. Because you could imagine a scenario where, so I guess we only have one piece on each team is moving at a time, so that simplifies things quite a bit. But you could imagine, like, let's say, yeah, again, because we only have two pieces moving, should be much easier. I think the best way to do this would be, let's see. Currently, the board is responsible for moving a piece, and it just moves it. But, yeah, we have this check here that, we want to make sure the target space is empty first. So we probably want to leave that. Let's go ahead. How do I want to do this? Oops. So, like, I could imagine having like an array of pieces on a square. That way, we can detect if, like, yeah, I guess, let's see. So again, since we only have two pieces that are moving, it is much simpler, and we could just make some more simple logic. Maybe we'll go ahead with that, since that'll be easier. So what we could do is see if both pieces have the same target, that would indicate that it's a collision. I mean, when I add pieces that'll move more than one space, though, that will be a problem. So I'm trying to decide how much I should account for that at the moment. Because, like, let's say we have like a rook or something, and he's up here and wants to move down here, and maybe this king also wants to move here. I want them to move one square at a time. So in this case, I would want the rook to like get stuck when it hits the other guy's king. That way you can kind of like block you could block pieces from moving, which is maybe a neat mechanic. So, let's see. I mean, the current way I'm describing a move isn't great for the rook. But again, maybe we just won't worry about that for now until we actually go to add the rook. So for now, let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to design for that now just because, you know, that way it saves time later. And it'll be easier to add more pieces, but so what we could do is we should yeah, we should for now we could just do the easy way, but I'm probably gonna end up back here pretty soon. Let's see, how do I want to define the move? So, like, currently the move is defined by the piece row and column and the target row and column. I guess we could add in like a speed as well. For like how many spaces you move. Yeah, let's do something like that. So like you move, how many spaces you move, each tick will be the speed. So then, yeah, this will work. This will work. So the idea is, until no pieces are moving, move each piece by its speed towards its target. Then check if two pieces collide. Two pieces are in the same square. If so, undo. Something like that is what we want. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back to here. Let's make like a is space empty. Okay, so let's what we could do is we could get each piece that we're moving and then manipulate those based on the moves. Oh yeah, so I guess, yeah, the selected move shouldn't really have the speed in it. The speed should be part of the piece. So the piece should have a speed. For now it's just going to be 1. But we can add some more pieces later that have faster speed, maybe, or like if they can jump over other pieces. I don't know that we're really gonna need that or not. We'll see. Okay, so first let's go ahead and get the pieces that we're moving. So for each plan move, okay, so this will get each piece that we're moving. So now, what we could do is, can I review your JavaScript project? I mean, how big of a project is it? I don't know that I want to sign up to review a big project. What kind of project are you working on? Simple spa. I don't know what a spa is. I'm not gonna claim to be a JavaScript expert. Really, I'm most familiar with like C++ and C# and stuff. JavaScript's just kind of been my hobby. Because it's neat to do some HTML game development in it. Oh, a single page application. I mean, what do you actually want me to do? Well, yeah, what do you mean by review? Do you want me to just run it and compliment on it? Or, are you asking me to, like, fix your bugs? Alright, let's see. I got all the pieces that I'm moving. I would just rate it if it's a useful app. Sure. Do you want me to try it on stream now? I can just run it in the browser and talk about it. Go ahead and drop the link if you want me to run it. Alright, let me bring this up. Oh, I missed the slash. No. Yeah, buddy, man, look at that FPS. It's funny if I try to play the first game I made on stream at the 155 FPS, it's like unplayable because everything moves so fast. I really need to try to do some frame rate limiting or something. I mean, I know how to fix it. I just haven't got around to it. Hey, Tej, your link doesn't seem to be working unless it's github.com. It's I see. It was when I was copying it, it was grabbing your username too. Here, let me move the window a bit. Let me see. Can I just do like fit to screen or something? That looks weird. Why does it look so weird? I've got that cut off. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, definitely in the do it later bucket. Let's see. What do we got here? You can watch live TV channels from across the globe with an IPTV thing. Can I just run it? Do you not have it hosted on a website or anything? Oh, there's a link here. Haha. So what do we got here? Watch TV. I don't know if I'm allowed to stream this or not. Let's see. The top right corner. Was I supposed to... Or this? Okay, yeah, that's where I'm at. What am I looking at here? Let's see. Watch random channel? That sounds cool.
For these items. So we had to actually build.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Let's try a different channel. Deadmar? This is kind of cool. So you can watch TV around the world. That's pretty neat. That's true. Stream can't work in a browser. Seems pretty neat. And I assume you can like look at a channel list of all the different countries. That's pretty cool. Not that I would know what's on TV in Australia, but it seems pretty neat though. I don't want to get in trouble streaming someone else's content, so I'm not gonna watch anything right now, I guess. But yeah, this seems like a pretty neat app. Yeah. And I assume you can I don't know what that is. Can I like watch my own stream on here? Can I just put in like my YouTube channel? You have to watch it on YouTube. Playback's been disabled by the owner. I'm the owner. I don't think do I have to go change a setting for that or something? Oh well. Yeah, this is a pretty cool app, Tej. I imagine I don't know what kind of trouble you can get in for working around like streaming rights though. So I would be a little worried about that. But yeah, it seems really cool. Definitely helpful for people in you know, places that you know, they get their content blocked all the time, because that's always really annoying. Yeah, it seems really neat. Thanks for sharing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I want to make my my games. I'll probably make them public on GitHub at some point, but you know, I have to feel like they're worth sharing. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, I could share my current repository, but like, I mean, the strategy game has nothing in it yet. I could share the other one. I mean, since that is actually a game. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Tej. Let's see. So I was gonna. I really kind of need like a temporary place to hold where the pieces are. Or actually I could just, yeah, maybe this is what I'll do. So, I'll go through each piece. So for each piece that's moving, I'm just gonna say like, yeah, so let's get the diff. I want to get the diff of current position and target position. Then, move towards that by speed. Save in piece as a member variable. And after we do all that, then we're gonna check if any two pieces have the same position. In that member variable. Would it be better to use Phaser Tween or Arcade Physics? Oh, hold on, I missed. So I'm not really using Tween or Physics here. Oh, I mean, for like moving it, like graphically, sure, but this is like the back end logic. So really, I'm just trying to get the back end logic working, and it doesn't make sense to use physics at all for that. But yeah, when I actually go to do the graphics side, I'll definitely try to use Tween, I think. At some point, I'm going to move, what I'm working on now is going to move into the server at some point. So what I'm doing right now, like let's say like right, I want to move to here, and let's say this pawn was like the other person and he wants to move there too. I just want to see if they hit each other. So yeah, I mean, we're talking about the position in the matrix right now, in the grid. So the idea is that if I'm going like multiple spaces, I just want to account for that. I don't know if that explanation really made any sense, but I'll just keep going. Alright, so, peace. Yeah, the speed thing is kind of weird. That was just supposed to be like the number of spaces it moves each like tick. Because like if I have a rook that can move like 5 spaces total, like he's gonna move at like one space per tick of game logic. That's not really the right word, I guess. But the idea is that if you could have 2 pieces that if their paths intersect, they might collide to each other, or depending on how they're moving, one might collide temporarily and then the other guy moves out of the way. I don't even know if I'll ever have a speed more than 1, because a speed of 2 would mean you can like jump over pieces, something like that. And I mean, if I make like a knight type piece, then speed doesn't even make sense at all. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So alright, so what do I want to do here? I might want to... I can always collide if the paths cross, even with more movement. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see where we end up. Let's see. I might want to just go ahead and save the move that goes with this piece. like plan move equals move. Let me just throw that on there. Then, yeah, part of the problem is like there's kind of so many different ways to do it. Like picking one becomes troublesome, especially when you're trying to consider, all the different moving parts that you have and the parts that you're going to have. So at times like these, I think it's best to just kind of do something, and you can always go fix it later. Okay, so let's call this like next row is gonna be hold on. So let's get the diff first. So the current position minus the piece dot the plan move. I didn't. Let's not worry about that for now. Let's see. So the selected move has, let me just copy this down here, reference, so I can see it. Okay, so the target row. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that's... let's do it the other way around. Alright, so like if I'm moving left to square, then like row diff will be -1 and column diff will be 0. So then, so like next row is going to be, so I kind of just want to use that for like the positive or negative, I think. So, so next row is going to be, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to divide by, actually, hold on. Yeah, so plus equals, what I was thinking is, like, I'm going to do row diff divided by, yeah, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Really, I should probably do something like, set next row to the current row first, and then, let's see. Yeah, let's, Yeah, really, I want something. What I want is like if rodiff is negative, then move, you know, by speed in that direction. Okay, yeah. So what we're gonna do is this is kind of becoming a mess, but you would save an array of positions of movement and compare that. Should be easier than calculating the path. Oh, just like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. That probably makes the most sense. So, you would just say, you know, yeah, so like if I moved left 3 spaces, then I would end up with an array of like, you know, start, like, yeah, can't type today. Yeah, start -1, start -2, and then like the final position. And then I can compare at each spot, something like that. That might work. Maybe that'll be better than... Okay, yeah, I think this is a good idea. So we should just add a new function here, I think, that's something like get path or something like that, or get moves. Yeah, I agree. That makes sense. Let's go with that. So let's add in we want to add a function call that's like something like get moves for piece plan. Get moves for plan. Yeah, the my current ideas for attacks is actually that after everybody moves, then there's like an attack phase, and pieces just automatically attack based on what kind of piece they are. So they don't actually attack while they're moving. Though, I mean, they could, I guess, as well, which is an interesting idea. But yeah, that will also make it easier, like you said, to do that. So we're gonna pass in like a piece and the move, and this comes back with an array of this comes back with the array of where it's gonna go, and we can do that up here. In fact, maybe instead of passing in that, we'll say like piece.plan. Yeah, let's see, get plan for a piece. Something like that. We'll call it plan. In fact, I'll probably rework a bunch of this later, but yeah, it should be fine. It's a bit of a mess. Oh no, stop. Yep, definitely. I mean, all of this is just to see if if the game is even fun, right? But okay, so the plan. So we'll make like a positions array. Let's go ahead. So we start at the current position. And then yeah, let's so the target position is the move.target row. So I kind of want to say, well, next position is not equal to the target position. Then we can do it's gonna get weird if I start using push, or does that just maybe that'll just put things in the right spot. Let's see. So what we're gonna do is then we need to get towards the target position based on the speed. Yeah, okay. So the row diff is going to be target position dot row minus position dot row. Dash array compare. That might be too complicated for what I want. I don't know that I need that. I mean, that would work, I guess, though, right? Yeah, the only complicated part is that if like if I want to move to a spot and he's moving out of the spot, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's really difficult to not make things overcomplicated. I mean, like, what I'm doing right now is making things overcomplicated when I could have just, you know, said it moves one space and be done with it until I go to add more pieces later. But instead, here we are. Here we are. All right. So let's just go ahead and say yeah, so target position, so rotate. This is how far away we are from our desired location, and so we want to move towards that location. Let's just ignore the speed right now and say yeah, something about how I'm doing this is not quite right. Like this is so bad. So if the rotative is positive, then yeah, yeah, let's call this current position. Okay, and then next position is gonna be that's a tunnel. Yeah, I definitely am overthinking it like way too hard, but it's all gonna be great at the end. Okay, so I think that does what I want for rows. And let's copy it for columns. I'm just completely ignoring my speed variable now because it's too complicated. And speed's just 1, so okay, so I expect positions now to be an array of all the positions. I'm pretty sure that's right. We'll find out. So now up here, so we got the plan for the piece. So it's going to be an array of all the things. All right, so man, I made this way too complicated. Oh, I didn't reset current position. Okay, there we go. Now it won't be an infinite loop. Okay, so the plan will have an array of the moves you want, and we kind of want to just execute all the plans. I guess I don't really want the current position to be in the plan. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna simplify things and put in stop trying to do arrays because it's really annoying me to try to make this all work. Let's see. Okay, so I've got the two pieces that are moving, but really it's like piece moving 0 and piece moving 1 are the two pieces. And so what I want to check is if we're just gonna simplify things a bit. So if piece 1's plan 2's plan, so that would mean they want to be in the same location at this time. And in that case, we're done because they won't ever move. And then otherwise, advance a square. Yeah, okay. I just delete all this. I'm gonna delete all that. And delete this too. Okay, so and so we kind of want to do this execute move thing, I think. But maybe not exactly. Okay, so yeah, a nap for a cup of coffee. That's, I actually don't drink coffee, surprisingly enough. But yeah, let me take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So let's do this. So let's see. Yeah, yeah, you know, just get up and stretch, you know, walk around a little, get some more water. All right. All right. Yeah, let's, man, I've just made it way too complicated. Let's, I think I'm gonna actually just ignore this piece stuff, the plan stuff for now, and just say, yeah, here we go. So we're just gonna pretend that they only move one space, because that's what they do right now. So, we're gonna leave the rest. So, okay, so if you're gonna collide, this is if they're gonna collide, and do nothing. Yeah, yeah, I agree. So, so if they're not gonna hit each other, then go ahead and execute their moves. And we're gonna leave the rest up to future me to when I go to add more pieces, it'll make sense, maybe. Okay, so we wrote a lot of code that effectively changed nothing, I think. We broke it. We successfully broke it. Piece is null at line 95. Get the piece. Okay, yeah, I don't know why. I meant piece row and column there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not programming if you're not breaking stuff, right? What do I do now? Oh, I think I invented a loop now because it's kind of hung. So that's also a classic, right? It must be in this plan function. Get the plan. Let's just go ahead and run through it in the debugger. Oh, I need the debugger open. Come on, refresh. Refresh the page, you can do it. Stop. Give me the console. Alright. Now do it. Okay. So, step over. Alright, so we got our piece. Oh, wait. That's like an old debugger line that I left over somewhere. Okay, this is the one I wanted to look at. Alright, so like current position was 3, 1, 3 and 0, 3. So then row diff is -1, column diff, yep, that looks good. So the next position, And then, so now next position should equal target. Alright. So we're gonna push next position on. Current position equals next position. Okay, yeah, the problem is it's doing like an object comparison and not like a deep comparison. Which is kind of annoying. So we can just fix that easily. Okay, that should fix that up. And let me delete the other debugger lines I have. Okay. Should be good now. Refresh. Yeah. Let me fix up stuff here. Come on, browser. You can do it. What is going on here? Let me just close it. Right, still something wonky's going on. Because it's not moving. At least it's not hung though. So that's good. So now we probably need to debug in probably debug around here now. Should it be an and? I don't think so, right? Because the idea is that as long as you're not at the target position, so if the row is not equal or the column is not equal, then we want to work towards moving towards the right spot. So I think that's right. Okay, so... Oh, so this is not going to work either. In fact, plan is also undefined. I probably didn't even return anything. I probably didn't even return anything in that function. I'm so silly. Yeah, I didn't return anything from this function. Let's actually return something. Okay, so now we'll actually have a plan. But this comparison is also going to be not right. Because really, we need to do like this. So in this case, here we'll use and. So if the row and the column are the same, then they don't go anywhere. Alright. I think now... Okay, we can move again. Okay, so that time, most likely the pawn went down there. Let's go ahead and change the AI, just to always make like the same two moves. That way we can test better. So the AI is always going to pick the pawn, I think. Let's see. So those are the candidate pieces, candidate length. So let's make chosen candidate actually just be candidates 1, which should be the pawn. And the candidate move, the selected move. Yeah. So here we're just gonna do same row. It's not gonna move rows, but he is gonna move columns. And we're just gonna have a global. I don't really feel like naming that anything. Let's have it be 1. And then what we'll do is just times equals -1. So now it should always pick the pawn, and it should always move up and then down, or I should have an error. Probably always. Let's debugger here. Okay, what's wrong with your move? So the chosen piece, let's make sure you pick the right piece. Type is 1. That's the pawn, I think. So then the selected move. Row 1. Column 3 to 4. Oh, I didn't want to do the column. I wanted to do the row. Okay, let's see if that. I don't know if that's right or not though. So the selected move. Okay, so down. That looks right. Did he move? Okay, yeah, he moved. So now he should just move up. Yep. So then if we both pick the same spot, it should be a collision, and then he should go up next. Yep. Okay, so that's working. So it looks like our collision stuff's working. Our simple modified collision stuff. Let me go ahead and set the AI back. More debugger lines. There we go. Okay, so now there's collisions that can happen. So that's good. Next up, let's see. Where goes water? Let's look at our to-do. So we could do attacks next. That'll get us towards actually having a game. So maybe we'll go towards that. So that we can actually have a game loop kind of thing going on. Alright, so let's see in our engine. So after everyone does their moves, then we want to kind of do attacks. And let's see. Okay, yeah, for now, let's see. We kind of really just want to go through all the pieces and have them attack in their desired locations. So, let's just, we could just tell board to do the attacks. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I want to have the logic up here. So, just call it like attack phase or something. Okay, so, let's just go through all the pieces and tell the piece to attack. And have that. Yeah, something like that. So let's see. I didn't really design this well to let you easily pick all the pieces. But that's okay. So let's yeah, maybe I will just tell the board. I don't know. Yeah, so let's see. This that board dot spaces. Actually, yeah, for I have constants here. Really? Alright, so we're gonna get the piece at each spot on the board. So if there's a piece there, then we kind of just want to do like piece dot attack. But I'm struggling to decide how much logic I want to put in the piece versus like just having it all up here in one spot. Like I think actually I want to say like get attacks or something like that. And I kind of want this to behave almost like the available moves, really. So kind of like how we have available moves, we're going to have attacks, and it's going to be basically the same thing. So like for king even, it's going to be exactly the same for now. Because the king is going to attack in every space around it. And the pawn will just attack the pawn will attack the same way actually as it moves as well, just for simplicity for now. Alright, so this is basically just going to give us back the exact same thing as the available moves. Let's just do, maybe we'll do a for each loop here. Oh, it's because it doesn't... whatever. We'll just do a normal loop. Actually, let's just do... We'll call a function execute tag. It's for a piece. Okay. So then, so what we want to do is we want to get the piece at each attack spot. Check if it is enemy piece. If so, attack it. So, we'll just kind of do the same get piece here. Is it called rodiff? Yeah, rodiff. So then we'll check if the owners match. So if it's not equal to this piece owner, oh, I didn't. Not returning that yet. Okay. Yeah, TypeScript. TypeScript's working. All right. So if the owners don't match, then let's go ahead and just do like target piece dot damage plus plus, and let's go ahead and add a damage field. So this way, basically every piece that gets hurt will be marked with some damage. Then what we can do is after all that's done, then remove damaged pieces. So we'll just go ahead and do kind of the same thing here. Another loop. In this case, we want to remove it. I didn't really add a remove piece. We'll go ahead and do that. But it's just going to be setting to null. Alright, so that should effectively delete the pieces. I think maybe that's enough to have something happen. Oh, something's broken. What's broken? This dot space is get piece. Logic board line 18. Why is it running execute attacks for piece already? Engine line 155. How is it running this already when I just refreshed the page? Oh, it's because I put it in submit move. It should not be here. It should be here. I'll probably turn this into a function as well. That'll at least avoid... yeah, let's see. We'll call it like do round... yeah, just call it like do round or something at this point. Okay, that'll fix that up. Okay. So now the two pawns tried to attack each other. No, a wizard did it. Programming is black magic, right? So it's appropriate. So engine 159. What am I doing here? Why did this not work? Let's go ahead and debug it, I guess. All right, so board should have all its stuff there. I wonder. Let's go ahead. It's in. Oh, let's try that again. All right, so stepping in. I think I should probably just move the debugger. Yeah, alchemy's pretty close to magic, right? I mean, not really, I guess, but depends on what universe you're in. I don't know why. Oh, did I mess up remove piece? Did I do something bad? No, that should be fine. Yeah, depends on your Isekai world. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's actually step through it this time instead of Alright, so did that hit the arrow already? No, it didn't. So that has not hit the air yet. But then we hit the error. How did we not hit our debugger line again? That's what I don't get. So like we stepped in again piece, and that should be fine. We returned null. Oh, that's what's wrong. Okay. Yeah, if there's not a piece there, we don't want to do anything. That's what's wrong. There we go. That should fix it up. They collided. No, stop doing the same move. Okay. They should have attacked there. I got the same error though. Good piece. This net spaces row is undefined. That doesn't make sense. Let's go ahead and drop into here. If this dot spaces row is null, then debugger. Oh, that's the wrong function though, because we're looking at get piece. Okay. All right. Why is this? Oh, row 5. Where did we get 5 from? That's the problem. Okay, yeah, so this needs to be updated to say if it's outside of the board, then there's no piece there, silly. Okay, that'll fix that up. What's wrong with this? The logic piece? Question mark? Can I not do that? Come on, TypeScript. Let's see. TypeScript, null, return type. Let's see. How do I return a null in TypeScript? So like this? Okay, pretty sure this should not be null, but, oops. Okay, cool. Are we good now? Now what's going on? Still having some kind of problem over there. If row is less than 0, or it's greater than or equal to board size. There we go. Okay, so we didn't crash this time, so that's good. But we also didn't kill the other pieces. I would have expected those pawns to kill each other So let's go figure that out. Let's go ahead and just go, see if we ended up in here or not. Okay, so we are doing damage. So let's see. Let's go ahead and go down to there. So yeah, we're doing the damage to each other. So then, get piece, so we're calling remove piece, which looks like it nulls it out. So that all seems to work. And then after the attack phase, we should be notifying the round update. And I would not expect it to have the pawns in it still. Over in main scene, let's update board state with the board state. Let's go ahead and try a breakpoint here. So let's see. I certainly didn't make it easy to check the pieces. So there he is. He has 0 damage though in the board state. But maybe they didn't move. Yeah. I should change my AI so it so it only moves the king now. Okay, it looks like he's gone. He's gone now. Oh, he moved up. Okay. So he moved up. Let's yeah, looks like we collided that time. They're free pieces. They can't be controlled. Yeah. Let me get right on this. There's too many gigawatts in the flux capacitor. Stop colliding with me. Pick your king. Pick your king to move. It's like a 50% chance. How many times do I need to try? Yeah, he just really, he really wants me to go program it out. Stupid AI. Chosen candidate is gonna be 0. Okay, you can no longer move your king. Okay, so our 2 pieces are in the right spots now. Come on, Firefox debugger. Yeah. It's really not gonna let me expand. It's not gonna let me expand the value. Really? It's so lame. Let me try the watch expressions. I'll try it over here in the watch window. Okay, that actually worked. Oh, so this is the... Right, this is the, That's a lot more fields than I thought I was gonna see. Oh, because I'm looking at this board. I want to look at this .engine .board. Okay, so that's got spaces. Okay. So he's showing us 0 damage for some reason. I wonder if I didn't remove it correctly or something. It's weird that there's 0 damage. Huh. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go with, well, let me look at the call stack while I'm here. So we should be, yeah, we're notifying the players of the round update. Because we did execute moves. Oh, that's the problem. It's because we did the round update before the attacks. So that's pretty wrong. Yeah, so this should be at the end of due round. Okay, that should make way more sense. All right, I'm feeling good about it now. I'm gonna close the debugger there. Boom! All right, they eliminated each other. Then my 2 kings killed each other. So that's cool. Now there's no pieces left. Ha! Eat that, pieces, you suckers. That's what you get for not listening to me. Alright, let's go ahead and add back the AI. Actually, maybe let's not add the AI back yet. Because I probably want to test out some like graphic stuff, because it's pretty hard right now to tell what's going on when you do this. Yeah, because you can't really tell what happened at all. But that does look like it's working, so that's good. So I was thinking, what's the best way to represent this graphically? Potentially the round update could include a series of events or something like that. If the round update had like what happened that round, that would probably be enough to rebuild graphically what happened. So let's go ahead and try doing that. So like, let's see. So we kind of want like a game log object. I'm thinking we'll have a log object, which will have and we're gonna have like an array of logs. And so each log will have the moves that happened and the attacks that happened, I think. And like a log move will be we want to know which piece was moving and where. So like all that stuff. And then a log attack should also have the same stuff, I guess, really. Is it that straightforward? Yeah, let's we'll just try that for now. Okay. So then in do the round, we want to get a new log line. And then I think we're just going to pass in the log to each of these. And then we want to save it, really, like this dot round logs dot push log. All right, so then yeah, so I probably want to log something if they collide too. So like log dot moves dot push. How do I want to represent that? Worry about that in a minute. Well, let me think. Yeah, we can add another field to the log move that's like collision. I think it's water. Yeah, so the idea is that when we go back to replay a move that has a collision, then we just won't do anything. I mean, we'll show it trying to move into that square, but then failing. I think that makes sense. So in this case, our log that moves that push. Well, let's see. Let's see. What are all the fields again? Okay, so p1 dot row, p1 dot column, p1 dot plan, row, and column. All right, so that should be all my things. And we'll go ahead and do move 2 here. change all the ones to twos. And that's good. And then over here, we're kind of going to want to do the same thing, except collision is false. And let's put that after execute move, because that might change our row or column or something. Okay. So that should be all we need for logging the moves that happened. Then we want to do the attacks. So I guess oh yeah, so if the space is not empty, it can't move into it. So we need to account for that as well. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll change this to piece row, piece call, and then yeah, this is what we'll do. So we'll put it after execute, and then the piece, the actual piece's position. I see. Yeah, I kind of designed the board pretty bad, so it's like not trivial to get what I want here. So piece is moving. Yeah, this is a terrible mess, but I'm definitely gonna pay for how nasty this is later, but this is just what we're gonna do for now. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got where they started and where they end up. That's good. Oh, though if I want to animate it... hey, thanks for watching. Have fun. I appreciate the support. All right. Okay, maybe we'll log. Okay, we'll have the target, the row and column, but let's also have like final row and column. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this will make it better to try to animate what happened. Okay, so piece row, yeah. And then here we want the target row. Okie doke. I should really just make this a function that gets all this stuff, but we'll just leave it like this for now. Okay, so that logs our routes. Now we want to log the attacks. Yeah, okay. So we'll pass it into here. And then if we actually do damage, then that's when we're going to log it. Alright, so then we're going to do target piece, row and column. Piece that row and column, and piece that order. All right, so that should log all our attacks. Now that we've got that, we should be able to see. We want to notify the players of the round update. Let's go ahead and pass in the log for the current round. Let's keep track of the current round number as well. So start on round 0. And we'll advance the round after at the end of due round. Actually, I don't know that I need that, but maybe. Yeah, because what we could do is just do this round logs, this round logs, -1. That way we'll always pass in the final. Oh, I don't need that there. I wanted it here. Okay, so then round update. You're always going to get the round log. The AI is not going to do anything with it though. But maybe we will down here. And in fact, let's go ahead and put a debugger log here just to see what's happening. But for the start game, that's probably broken actually, because there's no logs for the first round. In fact, maybe we won't do that. Let's not do that. And instead, we'll just have a function that's like get last round logs. But if you call it when this is 0, you get back nothing. All right. I did something really wrong here. It is really not liking this. With that colon. Okay. There we go. Now we're returning the log. So yeah, so if you call get last round logs on the very first round, you're not gonna get back null because we don't push anything to it until do round. Yeah. So then in main scene, we can say let's just go ahead and put a debugger line here for now and check that things look good. Looks like we've got an error of some sort. This round logs is undefined at line 86. It's because I didn't initialize it. Let's do that in the constructor. So that should be good. Okay. So now, like if our pawn moves up here, then we've got our log, and it looks like we saw 2 moves. So it's got the piece and where it moved. Okay. It's got the attacks because the 2 pawns attacked each other. So that makes sense. So that's all getting logged right. But now we'll want to actually animate that somehow. Let's see. So we've got our log coming into our scene. So we'll kind of want, rather than just update our board to the current state, what we're going to want to do here instead is do some like tweening or something of the pieces, and then when that's done, then we'll want to update the board state. So what we can do, I'll have to look up some documentation, but so game objects have some tween stuff that lets you like translate things over time. So what we can do is basically just add a bunch of tweens, and then in We can even add like completion callbacks. So that's how we're going to do the movement. And then for the updates, we'll want to do, or for the attacks, we'll want to do play some animations probably. Something like that. So let's record that in our to-do. We've kind of already got that, but let's put another item here for like tweening, for moves, kick off tweens, to move pieces based on log, and then attacks. We want to like play some animations. So I'm gonna take a short stretch break and then I'll be back. Alrighty. Let's get the screen back. Okay. So next up is going to be some tweeting action. So let's see. I probably need to look up like a tween example. Let's see. So what we want, where am I? Main scene. So let's see, let's add, we'll do this, which is the scene.tweens dot add, for the target. We have to specify which game object we want. So what we need to do is, for now, let's just pick the first item out of the log. What? Why doesn't it know what that is? Come on. How does it not know? The function's right here. Did I not put it? It looks like it should be there. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it just doesn't like that I wrote some stuff here. Huh. What's the problem? Oh, it doesn't know what engine is. That's why. Just tell it that it's engine. Now it should know. Okay, cool. So, let's just go with the first move to start as a very simple. So the move has a, what we can do is we can use the piece, so this board, which is really the graphics board. Okay. Okay, just fixing some TypeScript error there. Okay, so this board get these now. Let's see. What do I got here? Let's go ahead and add a get piece for here. Alright, so we're selecting the piece that we want to move. And then we're going to want to tween it. Okay, so we want to get the position of its final destination. So piece knows its current X and Y and row and column. What's the best way to calculate? Did I even call this anymore? Nobody calls this function. Let's delete that function. Right, because I was using the whole just whole board updates to move everything. Okay, so the way it knows the X and Y where it should go is probably it's in add piece. That's how we're determining where it should go. So we really want like a new X and a new Y. Board.get position. Move dot final row, move dot final column. So we could have this return back new pause. So let's add this function. And this is going to return like a position type of add. In fact, it could just return, I think like vector2 is a thing. Maybe. Hold on. What did I do up here? I made everything red. Let's just have it do a few times. Oh, it's because I put an or in there. Okay. So, next up is, oh yeah, I was gonna see if it knew what vector2, or is there like phaser geom vector? No. Or is there like math vector? What is, oh, I don't want to import matter. Yeah, let's we'll just define our interface as X and Y. Alright, so now it'll return a position based on the X and Y. So we'll just copy our add piece logic here. But that doesn't account for the container's position. So let's go ahead and do that too. Actually, maybe we don't need to worry about that since the piece is already in the container. Yeah, I think this will all just work. So we got our new position, and so we can say like x new pos.x, y new pos.y. Let's see what else we need for the tween. We need like a duration. Let's just put like 3 seconds for now. I don't know. I think it'll just do linear. Easing. I don't think I need to put that. Then we also want like a one complete. And let's have it move tween finished. And we'll just call that function. And then that will update the board state. So I think that'll do something. Let's see what happens. Looks like we've got some errors. No errors. But okay, yeah. So yeah, the problem is if we don't have a log, we should just update the board state. Okay, there we go. So now let's try moving. And so I'm interested in what this submit move failed log line was. because I wouldn't have expected to see that error. Submit move. Where is it? Let's go ahead and put a debugger line there. So if we see that again, we'll break in. Okay, so look at our call stack. So this is on the confirm clicked. We're submitting a move. We submitted player 0 and a move. And submit move returned false. So in engine, submit move. It's because we don't have the return true here. That's why. So that's probably just a nothing. Oh, look, you see the king moving? Oh, well, let me make it bigger so you can see. Actually, let me hook up the other piece move as well. Yeah, let me hook up the other piece. So the tweens, 3 seconds is also very long, and we also want to not have the highlight show. Lots of stuff to do. So let's go ahead and make this a loop. Blog.moves.link. Okay. So then put the I there. So now we'll have let's go ahead and make it just 1 second. Probably might not even need to be faster than that, but we do want to see it. So then we've got another problem, which is that we only want this to really happen once. I wonder, let's see, probably what we should do, we could, for now, let's just say like, move tweens waiting is a number. It's not really the best variable name, but whatever. So then every time we schedule a move tween, we'll go ahead and increment that. And then down here, move tween finished, we'll decrement it. And then if it's 0, then we know they're all done. Okay, so that's that. But next up, I did want to remove the highlight as well. So the highlight is part of the piece, I believe. In piece, yep. So that's this rectangle. So I kind of want to just be able to hide it. We'll just call hide rect and show rect functions, I guess. Yeah, and we'll just go ahead and use the deselect state. We can always change it later. And so we'll set the alpha to 0. And then over to main scene, when we schedule this tween, let's also call hide rect And then when the tweens finish, we can call show rect again on the pieces. Probably just go to the piece. Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird, but yeah, so what we can do, we could just, actually, let's just, rather, we are probably going to want to save the log. Oh no, we already have the log. Now let's just do this. So then, really, I know it exists, but we'll just put it in to make TypeScript happy. Okay, and then we'll show rect. Actually, we don't need to do that at all because we're about to like delete everything anyways, so we don't even need to call show rect. Okay, I think it should do something now. Okay, that seems pretty good. So my pawn killed his king. That's cool. So I could go with I could deal with it being a little bit faster. Let's try like half a second. Cool. So looks like the tween's working. I think I want to hide the highlight. Maybe. Let's go ahead and hide the highlight. As soon as we get the round update, we can clear all the highlights maybe. One round update. We'll just call it clear highlights. I don't know that there's anything else we need to do. What else did undo do? The selected piece stuff. I don't think. We probably want to deselect the piece too. Oh, we're hiding the rect, so that doesn't really matter. We can go ahead and call undo though, just to be super clear what's going on. Okay, so that should Okay, so what we didn't, we still haven't done collisions now, so I want to have it like move halfway and bounce back. I think that would look good. So what we should do is gotta crack your neck every now and then, right? I think it's water. So yeah, let's see here. I think what I should do next is hook up this for collisions. Let me check. What did I... If you tried to go to a spot that that had a piece in it, did I say it was a collision? I don't think I did. Yeah. So like if it's not empty, that's a collision. So the execute move, maybe this could return true or false if you actually did the move or not. Like oh. Yeah, let's do that. Then collision is not moved. Alright, so now we know if we collided. So final position is going to be correct even for collisions. Let's call this final pause. But if the move collision, we're going to have a lot more work cut out for us. In that case, our tween is going to be more complicated, probably. I wonder if there's an example of like a zigzag tween or something. Multi-position tween. Maybe I'll look that up. I mean, I could chain tweens. That might be the best way to try it. Looking up a sample now. So there's a thing called a tween timeline. Maybe I'll try that. That might be good. So there's you can say like timeline equals this dot tweens dot create timeline. Then you can do timeline dot add targets piece. So like in the collision case, we'll want to try to go to the final position, maybe like pretty fast, like 100, and then I kind of wanted to like shake a little bit and then go to the real so the last thing we do need on the final piece is we need the tween finished. Yeah, this will be like the target position. So let's go ahead and do that. Target row and column. So I wonder, we could try messing with some of the ease stuff, or I could even add in like a little yo-yo timeline or something. Let's see, how do I want to do that? I kind of want a position that's like partially between the like we'll kind of call it bump pause, and it's going to be like the linear interpolation between the final and the and the target, maybe. I guess I could really just have it be like halfway between the final and the target. Let's see. What's the best way to do that? If I add them together and divide by 2, what does that give me? So like, I mean, that works if I'm going right. Does that work if I'm going left though? I guess it does. Oh no, it doesn't. Does it? So I'm going right, like it's like position 1 and 2, so then we're doing 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So that's right. But not if I'm going left. Because it'd be 2 and 1. If I add them together, that's the same thing. So really I want like final minus. So this is like the diff. Diff divided by 2 plus target position. Something like that. Maybe that makes sense. We'll just try that and see what it looks like. It might be funny. So we move to the target position really quick. Then we're gonna move to the bump position, but we're gonna like yo-yo it. Let me see, there was a yo-yo somewhere. I think you just say yo-yo is true. So let's do this. I'm curious what this is going to look like. All right. Oh, I didn't bump. It didn't look like anything really. Oh, something weird happened. Oh, I must have killed his king. But we didn't. The game over scenario is kind of weird, I think. I thought I would have still got a round update for that. Notify players of the round update. I would have expected to still get the round update. But the AI player, that is expected. That should have been fine. It's not immediately obvious why that was a problem. I should make it so you can't click on the other person's stuff though, because that's kind of silly. Let's do that real quick. Click square. So let's make sure that it's our piece. Let's pass our player ID in. Okay, so that should be what we want, I think. Unless I might not have had owner in here. No, I've got owner. Okay, so that should stop me from clicking the other dude's pieces. Yeah, okay. Cool. So now... okay, okay, that's fine. So let's try to figure out what happened with our collision not working. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. I'm not sure how he moved nowhere that round. Oh, that's pretty weird too. Huh. There's some weird stuff going on that I'm not sure about. Now I can't move at all. Definitely some mysterious things occurring. But I can't click on my piece anymore. I don't know why I can't click the king now. Huh. I probably messed something up weird. Let's I wonder when I recreate the board state, let's go check that. So that should all be good. Let's oh, weird. My piece is there. Okay, that's pretty weird. Yeah, I messed something up pretty bad. I guess it's not really until my tween that things get really wonky, huh? Yeah, like I didn't... Let's try to find out why the bump tween doesn't work first. Because I thought that would at least do something. Let's go ahead and just debug that. I'll reload. And in main scene, I'll just go find the bump. Okay. So our bump pause. Yeah, let's make sure all the positions make sense. So final position is Y is 0, X is 100. Oh, this is the AI piece, isn't it? This is probably the AI piece bumping into his pawn, right? Well, let's go down to me. So me, so piece, the piece is currently at the XY of 100, 200. So the final position is also 100, 200. Target is 150, 150, which makes sense. And then bump is 125, which is halfway between 100, 150, and 25, which is completely wrong. That's totally wrong. Because I want 175. And the reason that's wrong... So we got the 50 here, divided by 2 for 25, plus the 150. What? Oh, it's because I just haven't stepped over it yet. Let's go... so now it's 125, 170. Okay, so that all works. So we're creating our timeline. So we're telling the piece to go to 150, 150 first. Which, again, it's starting at 100, 200. Then we're telling it to go to 125, 175, and then back to 100, 200. So that seems pretty reasonable. But graphically, we're not seeing anything. I didn't play the timeline. That's what's going on. Yeah, when you make a timeline, you have to play it. So let's do that. Okay, it should make more sense now, I think. Well, it looked pretty wonky, but it's fine. I mean, that certainly is oh, so now our kings killed each other. Oh, so we bumped into each other there. That didn't quite... Okay, that... I mean, I can always fix that up later, but that's good enough for now, I think. To show the collisions. Let's go ahead and animate the attacks now, I think. That'll probably be fun. And then maybe we'll call it, maybe I'll save that for later. Maybe I'll save that part for later. Okay, I'm liking how this looks. I think it's good. I think that's good. So let's go ahead and animate the attacks. So we'll have tweened everything into the right positions. So then how do I want to animate the attacks? Probably just playing some kind of animation, I think, was what I originally thought. Let's go ahead and update our to-do. So let's see. So after the move tweens finish, now we want to show attacks. Oh, maybe it is time to take a break. Maybe I can get on tomorrow and do some animations. Tomorrow I'm thinking about playing Go on the stream. Since, you know, relevant board game stuff. I'm trying to decide if I stop now, if I'm gonna really want to just do more later. Tonight. And maybe I'll try to do a little more now. So, what kind of animation should we do is the question. So like for the king, maybe like a circle that grows out or something, just something simple. Maybe. I mean, he could, in fact, we could just play attacks all the time for everybody. Alright, let's just go with like a circle that moves out from the king. Got a case of the yawns. So we can do that with a tween. Maybe I'll just do it in the main scene really quickly, just to, just to draw it easily and test with. 25. No, 15. Let's make it green. But we want an alpha 0 because we want to set the stroke style. Okay, so now Tricks water. Alright, so now, that should have a circle on screen, right? Yep, there it is. And then, we'll do this .tweens.add. Targets is my circle. And then I want to change the radius. I don't know if I can just do that and it does something. Oh, that did work. Cool. Let's have it be a duration of 250 pretty quick. What does that look like? Let me position it over the king to see if that's a good size or not. A little bit further. It's not in the right spot. Let's let's set the origin to the 0.5. Okay, let's move it down a little bit. Too far. It's not quite centered, which is a little weird. Move it left a little bit. Okay, so that's a pretty decent size, actually. Is that good enough for showing the attack? Maybe a little bit bigger. Like, let's go up to radius, like 70. That's much more reasonable, I think. And then for units that get hit, we can maybe display like a little explosion or something. That would be cool. Let's see. Is there a way to destroy? I guess I could have it one complete that destroys it or something, right? Okay, yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's go ahead and copy this guy over to our attack section. Where is that? So the move tween's finished, then we want to show attacks. I guess I could make a new function, show attacks. All right. So then we kind of want to just go through for each piece and queue up an attack tween. Because like I said, we might want to show the attack for everything. So let's do like we did for move tweens waiting, but we'll do attack tweens waiting. And then like one attack tween complete. Pretty much the exact same thing we had before with the moves. All right. So got that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and schedule every piece's attack tween. So it's gonna be a little different because the animation circle is not gonna be in the container. So we'll have to adjust for that, but that's fine. So yeah, let's okay, let's we kind of want to loop through every single piece, because I think we want to do every piece just to make it clear that every unit attacks every round. So what we're gonna do is I should really make it easier to get all the pieces on the board, because I don't have a good way to do that right now. I don't have a great way to do that. What I might do is let's add like for each piece takes a func, and we're just gonna iterate over the whole thing. Read all that. Yeah, so we'll just call this will just call the function for each piece that exists. Then we can do this .board for each piece and pass in a function. In this function, we'll do we kind of want to just schedule the attack tween for it. Let's see. how did I get the position before? I have get position. Is that board that get position? What I might want, let's get position of a row and a column. Yeah, I think that's fine, but what I might want is like we'll just do the logic out here. Okay, so for each piece, we're passing a piece in. Let's see, can I make TypeScript? I guess I'll just do it this way. Oops. Alright, so let's get really we want this. Oh, but now that we've moved it, it's going to be a little wonky, right? Since we've moved the piece, potentially. Oh, but the X and Y of the actual piece should be changed now with the tween. So what we can do, so yeah, really the piece X and Y are already what we want. But we do probably want to account for the boards X and Y as well. And then that's where we want our circle to show up, I think. For now, we're just going to do it like this. And then X and Y. We'll just leave it that for now. Radius, duration, on complete. Alright, then we want to have it scheduled. I really should be using self a lot here because this is inside a function. Okay. So that should schedule the attack tweens on every single piece, really, which isn't, it's a little silly on the silly side, but okay, so it looks like they're not in the right spots. Let's remove the set origin call and see if that makes it better. Not really. Did that even move it? So it needs to kind of be over and down by like half a grid. Why is it half a grid wrong? Well, let me get rid of that just to see. I expect it to be more wrong now. Yeah, it's much more wrong now. Okay, so it's still half a grid wrong. Oh, maybe it's the circle size that I need to move it by. If I move it by like half the circle size, no, that's not right either. I'm not sure why it's off by that amount. I'm gonna do this just to see. Really? I'm doing this just to see if that's how much it's actually off by. Did that not take? Oh, not board size. Cell size. Wait, how is it even on the screen still in that case? Okay, well now it's in the right spot now. I don't know why it's off by half a cell. Actually, I guess I just need to do that to put it in the middle of the cell. Because, yeah, otherwise it wouldn't have been in the middle of the cell. Okay. That makes sense. We also want to destroy the circle. It's a little on the short side. Might need to change it at some point to be, let's make it a little bit longer, maybe like 200 milliseconds longer. I kind of want it to stick around at the end a little bit. What we could do is we could make it eased by like a power. Like, what happens if we make it ease by power 2? What does that look like? That's a little bit better, maybe. Let me make it a bit longer. Okay, that seems pretty good. Let's leave it at that for now. We can always come back and change it later. Okay, then we want to kind of really do it. We kind of want to do a different thing for each piece type. So like, the pawn only attacks, you know, up and down. So that should really be something else. I could just use a rectangle for the pawn, maybe. Let me think. I could just do a funky rectangle for the pawn. I feel like I should probably... Yeah, I don't know. We'll do that for now. So there's the king. Oh, this, because I did something stupid with the piece type. Oh, I don't even have piece type. Piece don't even have a type. Oh wow. Type is gonna be like some other thing, isn't it? What is type? Game object must have a type. Yeah, that's a property of game object. so let's not let's call it piece type. And then under piece, we'll make piece type. Okay, and we should really pass in the piece type. Instead of the letter, pass in piece type. Then piece type equals piece type dot pawn. Letter equals okay if piece type is type dot pawn, make it a P. Alright, that'll get us back to where we were there. And then the constructor, we should pass in, this is piece type, not letter anymore. This, yeah, we'll move. We'll move that function down into piece. All right. There we go. So that'll clean up that a bit. All right. Let's see. Next up, what was I doing? I was trying to make sure piece type was propagated correctly. I believe I got it where I wanted it. And then board, yeah, so did board state, passes in the piece type correctly, so that should all be right. And then we can do this, and that should work. Else if piece type is the pawn. So if it's the pawn, we'll try adding in like a rectangle. The rectangle is going to be quite a bit more complicated because we're going to want like so I've got it, so this is like the center now, so the rectangle should really be like minus cell size divided by 2, and then y minus cell size divided by 2, but not quite that much. Maybe like maybe we'll do divide by 3 for now. Whoops, where'd I go? Then I need the width and the height. So the width will be constants dot cell size 5x3, I think. And the height will be the same. So it'll be kind of a tiny rectangle to start. Let's see. Did I get something wrong? Oh, rectangle? There we go. Alright, and then we need to set the stroke style. Whoops. We'll just do 2 in green, just like the circle. Then we're going to add the tween of the rect. And just do the exact same thing here, except we need to change both Y needs to go down some. And height needs to go up some. And maybe that does something. So that should grow it out, I think. Let's see. Okay, that wasn't what I expected. That was not at all what I expected. Okay, first let's set the origin. That's probably not right though, is it? Yeah, I don't think I want to set the origin actually. It didn't seem to do anything though. So the X is definitely doing kind of the right thing. I mean, the Y is moving about where I expect, but the height didn't grow any bigger, which I thought was pretty odd. Let's just try something like this to see what happens. That didn't seem to do anything. We're not getting any errors, right? No. That's pretty weird. Maybe that's not... Oh, yeah, I feel like it should be height. Huh. Let me try looking up rectangle tweens on the yeah, I'm a little confused. At least for the position though, we can fix that. Yeah, hell, let's do like x equals x. No, that's kind of an interesting point of like why. Yeah, let's What happens if I don't change X and Y at all here? Where does it end up? Okay, now it's in the middle. So that's about where I expected, where I want it to be, really. Okay, so yeah, the width and height, I really want this to be like ×2. Okay, yeah, that's... Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Okay, so that's more... The initial rectangle is in a good spot now. But the height... I want it to be like this. This ×2. Why isn't it growing? Why doesn't the rectangle grow? Let's just go back and do it at the top here. And we don't need to complete it. And we don't need to move the Y either. Alright, so there's our circle, but it's not tweeting the height. Like, what if I just set the height to like 500? It's not doing anything. That's so weird. Like, if I tween the Y to 500, it moves, right? Yeah. I'm not sure why that doesn't work. Let's see. I guess there's scale. Could change the scale. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to tween the scale because width is calculated based on the scale. Okay. Yeah, so there's a scale Y. So let's try changing scale Y to like 2 and see what happens. Okay, so that made it grow. What about like 4? Wow, that looks kind of weird. Why does that look so weird? It's like rounded. Oh, that probably just has to do with the stroke width. If I set the stroke width to 1, it still looks weird. Huh. Well, that's fine. So maybe if we started a little smaller in size, let's see what happens. So it needs to be bigger than that though. Scale 3. Wait, scale. Let's try like 6. Okay, hold on. If I don't scale it at all, yeah, that's way too small. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the initial size correct first. Let's put it over top of something. Okay, so that looks about right. So then if we scale it to like 4 times the size, maybe like 4.25. Okay, that looks good. We'll have to tweak it if we, we'll tweak it if we change how the attacks work later. Okay, so we got scale Y. And that's all we need to tween, actually. Alright. And then let's make sure we've got the right size values here for the initial size of our thing. That looks good. Alright. Cool, so now it shows where the pawns attack. I mean, it could probably do better graphics later, but for now that's good enough. So that looks good. Alright, is there anything else I want to do with that? Maybe we'll do line thickness 1. Okay, so maybe next time we'll look at playing some like a little explosion animation or something. I mean, I could go ahead and add that now though. I'll have to find a good explosion thing. So let's see. I think I had a free to use explosion in a different project. Let me browse around real quick and check for that. It's gonna look kind of silly, probably, if I have this like fancy looking explosion effect. Let's see, which one do I want? Okay, we're gonna take this sprite sheet that I found from my other project, and we're gonna add it to the assets. I'm just gonna copy it in here. Let me see. Let's put it in. Yeah, we'll rename it to explosion. All right, let me show you what that looks like. It's not showing up here. Hold on. I didn't put it in the right spot. Okay, so I made like a sprite sheets directory. And here's the explosion. So this is what it looks like. So it's a sprite sheet of an explosion. Pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and get this added to our project. So what we'll want to do is in the preload, we can load the image. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this works. Oh, and we probably want to have it lowercase, just in case. There can be some weird stuff that happens in JavaScript if some of your files. Generally, it's going to be with your JavaScript files if they have different case, but let's just keep everything lowercase for now. Okay, so we're going to load the image, and then we should just be able to make a sprite. Oh, I think, let me look up Phaser 3 sprite sheet example. So I think you have to load it a special way, actually. Yeah, you want to do like, yeah. So it's something like this, actually. Can't see it because the game's in the way, but so basically we load the sprite sheet, and then it's how many frames it has. I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, this might even be this might even be the one from the sample, actually. Where was I? Preload scene. Okay. I don't know why end frame is 23. I mean, I have 64 frames. Oh, I should check how big the frames are in a editor or something. Because I've got... It looks like I've got 64 frames in this image. Let me just load it into a pixel editor. So the whole sprite sheet is 2048 by 2048. So the frame width is going to be 2048 divided by 8. And same thing for the height. And end frame is 63, I guess. I don't think I need to provide that, so we'll just take that out. So presumably this loads my sprite sheet now. So then I went ahead and just copying from the sample here. So they've got a config where you name an animation. Generate frame numbers. See, I don't know that I need... Start is optional. Oh, I don't think I need first, because that probably defaults to start. So let's try that. Frame rate, 20, sure. Repeat. That probably means it repeats infinitely. This anim, display explode animation. Let's see, does something happen? It looks like we drew my image all over it. That's not quite what we wanted. That's not quite what we wanted. Let's see. Not sure what's going on there. Huh. That's not at all what I expected. So breaking out a calculator real quick. 2048 divided by 8 should be 256. Is how big this thing is. Yeah, I would have thought that would work. And we can try putting the end frame back in. I don't think that's going to change any. Oh, that actually did fix it. Okay. So this is a really big explosion image. We probably wanted a bit smaller. And we probably want it to play faster too. Like, if I change it to 60 FPS, does it play faster? No, that makes it not work at all. What? Wait, now it's not working at all. I just got it working. So I added end frame over there. Oh, the first? We still need the first? Okay, it's working now. Huh, it only works sometimes. Let's first 0. Maybe it was just because first was undefined. Let me refresh it a few times and make sure it still works. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. What's going on here? It says texture key is already in use. Frames are missing from the texture. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure what that's about. Texture key is already in use. Explosion. Did I, oh, it's because I copied it twice. Okay, that'll probably fix all our problems. Let me refresh a few times. Alright, yeah, so that was just messing it up. Okay, so now we should make it be able to be faster frame rate. Probably not that fast though. Okay, we probably want to scale it down some because it's just way too big right now. Let's go ahead and set it a bit smaller. Might be too small. How about 0.5? I mean, I kind of only wanted to take up square. Okay, that's pretty decent, I think. Let me make sure I can do like multiple at the same time. Okay, so that works too. Alright, let's go ahead and get this added then. So we'll leave the config stuff up there because we needed to config the animation. And then under show attacks, so after the attack tween plays, then we can play the animation, perhaps. Maybe just right here. But we're going to want to do it based on the log to tell us which pieces got blown up, right? So we'll get the last round logs. All right, so we want to go through for every attack. And we want to get the attacks target. Yeah, let's get the target row and column. And then get the position of that. So like this.board.get position of the target row and the attack.target column. And then that's where we want to play the animation. And we want the explode animation to probably just go away when it's done. Let's see how we can configure the animation. There's a hide on complete, which is probably what we want. And we probably want to remove the repeat. Is there like a destroy on complete? Because we do want to get rid of it. I guess as long as we destroy the sprite, I think we're good actually. So let's try that. We didn't finish. So this will add the sprite. We should really destroy it after it's done. That might be under like, can we pass in some stuff to play? Ignore if plain. We don't really want that. Laser 3 animation complete. Callback maybe. There's an animation complete event. Okay. Looks like we can do like sprite.on animation complete. Sprite.destroy. Let's try that. So that, yeah, we want to use the position that we got. So that looks like it should do something. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that played the animation, but not where I wanted it. But did something else weird happen too? No, I don't think anything else weird happened. It's just not quite at the right position. But that is because we need to account for the container positioning. Alright, so now it should be right. But we also need to put it in the middle of a cell. The middle of the cell, not in the next cell's corner. And so we kind of almost wanted to play a little earlier than that. What we can do is we can add another tween, or really just a timer, maybe, for when to show the attacks. Like, let's go ahead and move this into display attack animations function. And what we're going to do is we're going to call this we're going to schedule this. I don't know if we don't really want to use a tween. We just kind of want to set a timer. So I think we can do like I think we can do something like this time.add event delay of not too long. Callback is we just want to call self.this. And I don't think we need anything else. Oh, there's actually no, we want to do a delayed call. So you can pass in the scope actually, so we could pass in this and no args, but the scope of this. So I think that'll work. Does it not like that? The args, can we just pass in like empty array? Okay. I think that'll do it. So that way we'll play the explosions, like, we'll start it a little bit into the thing. So that was pretty decent, right? All right. That seems pretty decent actually, right? All right, here we go. That's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good place to stop for now. So we got some attack animations going, show attacks visually, remove pieces and they die. We haven't hooked up, we haven't really hooked up the the end game condition, and we should really clean up our buttons, like button cleanup, disable, confirm, undo if not relevant. That should help out a little bit. And then we'll have to start experimenting with actually, you know, having some strategy that you can do to make it like so you don't just kill each other. Right now it's you can't really, we'll need more pieces for that, I guess. And what I would also like to do is make it so that not every piece attacks at the same time. So that should help make more strategy to it. That'll be with the like a initiative really is what I want, or something like that. We'll play around with it. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, everybody. Tomorrow I probably won't be doing any programming, but I do expect to play some Go on stream. So be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching, and see you later.